check.
Are you checking? Oh, we're checking
check.
it.
Vroom,
Check
vroom.
it. Go ahead.
Start your engines.
Make your noises.
Vroom.
That's in place of a theme song. Should I play a theme song?
Sure.
What do you want it to be?
Never mind, we're not playing a theme song. It's already taken too long.
Damn it. Okay,
you
well...
have to have the theme song queued up.
I know, but I can edit
hit us
it.
in the comments below.
Hey.
Should we have a theme song?
We're going to do a quick show because last show,
Was too
the
long.
video is still loading, right? Todd, what happens when you run audio-visual over here at Monday M.A.S.S HQ?
There's a glitch in the matrix, and more times than not, you can either have one or the other, Chris.
No. Actually, most times you can have both.
Well, we did this one on my phone, and I couldn't like give it to you through AirDrop because it was such a gigantic file. Because apparently I filmed it in IMAX.
You did. It's like the Avatar 2.
Okay.
Completely filmed in 3D.
Anyway,
So we don't have we
I
have the
it.
video, but
if you want to watch it, you can come over.
It's a very exclusive VIP viewing experience.
I have to.
You gotta DM him.
I have to convert it to 480p. Wait, what's the
Is that
worst?
a thing?
It's the worst one.
480p.
Who's calling?
Anyway,
Hi.
we got a great show for you. This is the Monday M.A.S.S. I'm Chris Coté.
And I'm Todd Richards. This is the 3 weeks before Christmas show.
Gosh, it's
Look.
December 6th, 2021.
Did you see all my front of the Christmas tree, back of the Christmas trees?
I did. Thank you. Got me one.
I had some good ones. I really like this trend.
Do you know that?
I think it's over though. It's probably over when I even was aware of it.
Did you know
Mhm.
that last year we made the decision to buy a living Christmas tree as in a pot,
Mhm.
a potted tree, and it was a miracle. It lived all year. It's back in the house. So now we have 2 years in a row of a live Christmas tree.
Wow.
It's Charlie Brown-esque, but it looks pretty good.
Mhm.
And I'm just kind of proud of myself because I'm really not that good at any kind of like environmental saving. I'm good at saving little bits of paper and hoarding
But
stuff.
you have a horticulture brown.
But I have a tree at home. Yes.
Okay.
Got a bit of a brown thumb.
Let's rip through our sponsors.
Herschel Supply Co. At Herschel Supply. I am wearing the hoodie
Oh, whoa.
right now.
That's a good looking hoodie.
Yeah, you should get one.
I can't.
I can get you one.
But I can't wear it.
I know. Herschel Supply Co. makes the best bags in the world, as well as incredible gear. You can get it at Hanson Surfboards.
All right.
That's a 2-for-1. Now you do something.
Okay, Beneath Apparel, BN3TH on the Instagram. It's underwear, and guess what?
The best.
Underwear is the most important part of your clothing because if you don't have good underwear, you might as well be wearing a sandpaper diaper.
Yeah, and Beneath Apparel is the best underwear in the world. Our code is MASS20. Get some for yourselves.
Okay, you do this one.
NanocraftCBD. NanocraftCBD is a way to live a better life. Talk about soreness. You talk about anxiety. These are two things I have often. NanocraftCBD just helps me a little bit. It helps me. It's not like you're getting baked or anything, but it helps you relieve all those things, and it also helps Todd sleep very well.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a code there too, MASS20.
MASS20.
Check it, nice.
Bubs Naturals. Do you want to have super long fingernails like that guy in the Guinness Book of World Records who has the super, super long fingernails? Well, the only way you're going to get that is by jamming a whole bunch of collagen in your body to grow that shit and make your hair full.
What do you think my hair looks better than normal?
It does.
It's getting thicker, right?
It looks a little thicker. Anyway.
It feels thicker, too.
Bubs
Todd.
Naturals. At Bubs Naturals is your one-stop shop for collagen.
Yes, and
hair.
Hanson Surfboards is... Oh, we
Wait,
do have a
what?
code, MASS20.
MASS20. You can get it at Panikin. You can get it at Hanson's.
Yeah.
You can get it at Hanson's?
No,
Then why were you saying Hanson's?
because I was going to the next
Okay,
sponsor.
Hanson Surfboards.
Hanson Surfboards, at Hanson Surfboards. You can go online, and you can support an awesome, independent surf shop. HansonSurfboard.com.
Mm-hmm.
Use the code MASS10. Get a discount. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome.
I know.
Go ahead. I'm going to get my Panicking Coffee.
Panicking Coffee and Tea at Panicking Coffee and Tea. Guess what, Chris? I got holiday cake this weekend. It is the best thing about the holidays at the Panicking. If you want to get some fun stuff for your friends that are jealous of you because you live in Southern California and they don't, and you want to rub it in, you can always send them a Panic and Coffee and Tea shirt, mug, some coffee, whatever. You can go online at panicandcoffeeandtea.com.
I'm going to give local.
Or the website, or the Instagram. And guess what? Yeah, it's cool. You can get some stuff for your friends.
I'm going to give local, and I'm going to give smart. I'm not going to give crap nobody wants. Everybody wants Panic and
Take
stuff.
local. That's the new philosophy of all this smash and grabs.
Ooh, take local.
Yeah, take local.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen locally in this office especially. I've got some Christmas gifts hidden in here.
You do for your kids?
Yeah, I do.
See, I'm going to have to put
Look,
some
right over there. Too. See? Under there.
Oh, shit.
Our boy, Beefs.
He hooked you?
Let's just say. Wait. No, I didn't get hooked.
Bullshit.
I got a discount.
Okay.
You could probably get the discount too. I'm talking about... Shit, do my kids listen to this?
No, they probably do.
They don't. They don't care.
How do you know? How do you know their friends'
Okay,
parents
this is a secret. I got a couple... I'm not going to say what. They're products from a company called Catch Surf. And our friend at Beefs TV...
Did you pick them up at the place down here? You did.
DM Beefs TV, Todd. I'm talking to you.
He'll hook it.
I can get it for free.
Okay. You did. I know.
I did get
a discount.
I got a discount.
All right.
Because I love Beefs TV. I love Catch Surf, and my boys are going to be stoked.
You want to get them something they can use on Christmas morning.
Like New Greens?
Like New Greens. New Greens is a powdered delight. Okay? And it's
that was my nickname in high school.
New Greens is a way to get all your greens and your vitamins and all kinds of such and such in a shaker form in the morning. Shake them all up. Boom! Your body is just all greened out.
Your body's a wonderland.
Your body, you can use your body like Six Flags if you have New Greens in your shaker every morning.
In your system.
You can go at New Greens on Instagram. And if you order some product, you hit MASS20 at checkout, you get 20% off, and you're also supporting the podcast. So please do that, because if you don't support us, then we'll have to all get other jobs.
I mean, should this even be a thing in 2022?
What?
This podcast?
No.
Let's vote. Answer in the comments below. Unsubscribe, don't like it. If you don't like it, or subscribe.
Adventure.io. Do you plan on going on an adventure? Other than being with your relatives for Christmas?
That's an adventure.
Well, if you want to, you can go to @adventure.io on the Instagram and book your own adventure. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. They'll take you cool places that are better than where you're probably at right now, I'm sure.
Or where are you going for the holidays?
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but this office?
Yes.
Well, I'll be here waiting for you.
You know what I'm not getting for Christmas is a new pedal electric bike.
You are getting a pedal electric bike. It's coming. It just landed. There was delays. This thing was your bike was probably sitting off Long Beach. I talked to the homies.
Paddle out there and get it?
Yeah, you gotta get it. Paddle.electric. I did set up the deal.
Okay.
I set up the sponsorship.
Is it @pedal_electric or
pedal dot?
Pedal.electric.
Yeah.
Pedal.electric. Bike. Lots of electric horsepower. Bzzz.
Oh my gosh.
You zip all over the place.
You're going to be zipping, dude.
Zipping.
And it's coming this week. Pedal.electric. I've had a lot of people asking me a lot of people have been asking me, hey, what's up everybody out there? Haven't been on here in a while. Just wanted to jump on Instagram to say that Pedal.electric makes the sickest bikes. Everywhere I go, people go, what is that bike? What is that thing? Yours is coming. I promise. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, we're done with that.
Wow, that was a pretty good sponsor read.
Right.
Todd.
Yes.
Let's just do an update.
Okay.
Okay. We were here last week.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Wait, were we?
Yes.
We had MP Cunningham on.
Aqua Donkey.
Agua Donkeys.
Is it? Oh, it's Agua.
Agua
right.
Donkeys. He
I
dropped
keep
some
saying Aqua.
Big Hollywood news. And
hey,
you got into the show.
If you haven't watched Agua Donkeys, please do, because
gosh.
It's really, really, really funny.
It's the greatest. What else have we been? What else? Have we done?
The only gripe I have about Agua Donkeys is it's not on a regularly accessible network thingy.
So you need a Roku.
You need Roku.
But you can watch some of them on YouTube.
You can watch some of them on YouTube, but I'm just saying, I think it's better than where it's currently trapped.
I think it's worth getting a subscription to Roku.
What does Roku do? Is it like, if you get Roku, then like you're... Because at this point in time,
Yeah.
like
I have no idea, to be honest.
like you
Can you
get.
stick it in your TV?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you get HBO Max, like, you have 15 other things that you've already subscribed for, and that's how they butt fuck you on the internet.
You know what's funny? I
think I'm subscribed
like
to all of them, but individually and wholly in an umbrella as well.
I am subscribed to everything. I don't know how to unsubscribe to anything. And still, I'm sitting on the couch with my wife and the kids or whatever, and we're like, let's watch a movie. Guess what we do? We buy a movie. I've got 1 million movies to watch. Not for free, but for the subscription that I've been paying. And guess what we do? We buy a movie. We buy it. Because I'm stupid.
Okay, we can slow down now.
What happened?
I don't have to go as fast anymore.
Oh, you had something to do.
Well, I had to pick
Well, I gotta get a COVID test.
You do?
At 2:00.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Brazil.
I'm going to Brazil. We'll talk about that in skate news. Let's get into surf news. Surf news is brought to you by Hanson Surfboards.
There's only one thing that we should be talking about in surf news is that fucked up wave that John
John Florence. Okay, I'm gonna play this wave for Todd.
See if he'll answer the phone.
He's not gonna answer.
What? Can you just try?
Nobody likes me anymore.
Can you imagine if you?
My run is over.
Call him up. He'll answer.
Okay. Here it is, Todd.
You take as we have another look.
Oh.
Take us through Baku. Just right up there, spin it to win it.
Baku is a good commentator.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good.
Big power hack into the barrel. I mean, coming out, and now he's just showing off. Over here, we would call that the bingo.
Okay, that was crazy.
Bingo, bango, schmingo, schmango.
Okay.
It was an insane wave. John did a crazy turn. And then, no, his first turn was he blew his fins out and then spun all the way around. And then he did another, like, under the lip layback hack. Then somehow found a little barrel that no one else could really find. And then did, like, a waist-high spinner on the end.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Florence has put out a big welcome mat for the rest of the championship tour. And it says, go home.
Welcome to my butthole.
It said, go home. Yeah, that was it was... I've asked you this before. I really wanted to get on the team to call that contest because I love the end of the year drama and pageantry. I didn't get the call. Do you ever deal with like you don't get a call that you wanted to get and then you're watching the event and you're kind of just pissed?
Every single one. And usually I like turn the event down and then I'm bummed that I didn't do it.
Yeah, you're like nah, and then but it was fun to watch.
How come we can't call John John? Do you have his number?
Yeah, I have his number.
Why wouldn't you call him?
I don't know.
Is it weird? Like, do you think? But you've been on like.
I just haven't talked to him in a while.
So who
it's
cares?
Just weird to
Maybe
call
he'll be
someone
like
and put him to work.
He obviously knows about the podcast.
Oh, he's a huge fan of the
right?
podcast.
So that's what I'm saying. Just call him.
I call him twice. One for each one.
Hey, your phone your computer unplugged.
Oh my god!
You're probably gonna die. You're using up a lot of watts. Okay, but that was the biggest surf news that I saw. Also, Makua Rothman, his commentary was pretty spot on. Like, he was very articulate. It was cool to see someone from Hawaii with like a rad pigeon.
Keanu Singh was good too.
Yeah, the
crew was good.
It was great.
They're just missing one person.
That's right.
How long until I slip into bitterness? Because I've been positive my whole life. Should I just slip into?
Oh, you've been positive.
Bitter Chris?
Tested positive for so many things.
You want to talk positivity?
Yep.
Jack Robinson got second place in the last Challenger Series of the year.
And the way that Jack Robinson did his thing was like he waited. He was very patient.
Danger, Jack Robinson.
Yeah, dude, we can talk about that in nervousness.
Kano Igarashi got third place in the contest, won the QS. Mm-hmm. So that's 3 championship tour surfers in the finals of a Challenger Series event.
And let's talk about who was in that final and made it onto the championship tour.
Sammy Pupo.
So we have 2 Pupos.
That's right.
Dos Pupos.
Dos Pupos on tour. Let me give you your class of 2022 championship tour qualifiers. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ezekiel Lau.
Zeke.
Surfed his way onto the tour. Did not meet his Ultimate Surfer wild cards. We'll see what happens to those. Mm-hmm. Our guy from down the street, Jake Marshall, qualified.
Awesome.
And the rest of these just happened in the past few days. This is a rad one. Imai Kalani Devald.
That's awesome.
Hawaiian surfer, absolute hammer. A surprise, I think, to a lot of people.
Not as awesome as this next one. I think this
The Cobra.
is really cool.
I've been calling him the Cobra because when he goes up into his turn, most lethally, his backhand.
It's weird though.
He coils like a cobra and goes.
I thought it was
Nat Young.
I thought it was because he spits on you and he sees you.
No, Nat Young, the Cobra from Santa Cruz.
I like my
5
guy.
years off tour, and he talked
can
about
happen in 5 years.
his, roller coaster life happenings, ups and downs. So happy to have Nat Young, a powerful goofy footer, back on tour, and another goofy footer I'm excited to see back on tour. He trained right here in Encinitas during the summer, and that was the edge he needed. Connor O'Leary's back on tour. I want to say this is his 3rd time qualifying, maybe. Get the facts straight. Liam O'Brien, you know Liam O'Brien?
No, I don't know who Liam O'Brien is.
Liam O'Brien is a ripping young Australian, and I think he got 2nd at the U.S. Open a few years back. Great surfer. Callum Robson. Did you see him at the U.S. Open this year?
Don't remember.
Powerhouse. He's a Mad Hui. He's on the first. No, not the first Mad Hui on tour, but
Who's
he
the
is a
first
Mad Hui.
on tour?
I want to say.
I feel like a lot of
Midget
those
Magic
guys.
was on tour. I don't know, but Callum Robson rips. This is another good one. La Muta, the Mute, aka
Coming out of Peru.
La Máquina, the Machine. Luca Macinas coming out of Peru.
Very cool.
Who else we got? Ooh, João Chianca from Brazil. Only 2 Brazilians qualifying for the championship tour via the Challenger Series. João Chianca is one of them. This kid is flashes of brilliance. A really great surfer. His brother is the big wave surfer. Chumbo. Jackson Baker, the candlestick maker. This guy is a blue-collar hammer. He oftentimes has a little mustache like this. Super nice, like one of the nicest dudes you ever meet. Very happy for Jackson Baker. And Pura Vida,
This one's rad.
Costa Rica, is officially represented on the championship tour for the first time ever.
Really awesome.
Carlos Munoz.
Really awesome.
Yeah, that was a hell of a way to do it. He battled hard. He got it. And finally, Samuel Pupo, Miguel Pupo's brother, on tour. So I think before it starts, do you think any of those guys that I just listed, before we get into the women, you think any of these surfers are going to match the brilliance that we saw from Morgan Siblick, your Rookie of the Year?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Good talking to you, Todd.
There's a lot.
There's a lot to unpack here.
It's serious. I mean, I'm really interested to see how Nat Young and Jake Marshall, like, obviously Jake has been chipping away at this for years. He's a super ripper.
Yep.
How will he handle? How will Nat Young handle being back on tour? Will he, like, he was on tour for a long time, and then you kind of fall into a rhythm.
Yeah.
And then you have it taken away from you, and now he's back on tour. Do you think he's going to, like, just, like, savor every second in attack mode?
You have to, because there's the mid-year cut this year.
Oh, yeah.
So there will be a mid-year cut. So there will be urgency coming in. The tour starts at Pipeline, and then it goes to Sunset, and then it goes out into the world.
Yeah.
Pipeline and Sunset's a pretty sweet start. I'll be right here in my office. Be right here. No, I'll be somewhere.
It's
okay,
fine.
on the women's side of the drop.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. If you know anybody hiring, the women's side of the draw, they're running the finals today.
Yeah.
It's Monday, December 6th.
Probably not
The finals
yet,
is
though.
on now. Yeah.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
It's 12.
So, hey, well, let me ask you this. So,
Yeah.
so there's all kinds of crazy storms hitting Hawaii right now.
Oh, yeah. They
Very
had to
stormy.
postpone the finals.
Yeah, like crazy, like floods and snow and Mauna Kea and like all kinds of nutso stuff going on right now.
Well, so the women's final day had to be postponed a little bit because the freaking scaffolding blew over on the beach.
Not rad.
It collapsed. But there is good news. From Oceanside, California, Caitlin Simmers
I think that's
officially
cool.
on the
Like
championship
between
tour.
her and Jake Marshall, we have some loc dogs.
We do. And Alyssa Spencer from right down the street is, I believe she's still in the quarterfinals. So this could be a big, big week for San Diego / Southern California surfers. Very excited to see what happens on the women's side of the draw. We'll bring you more on that. Another great event that's happening starting today. The Pismo Beach ISA World Parasurfing Championship. Have you ever been to one of these events?
No.
The best, most emotional, coolest, inspirational, every good word you have to say about a surf contest happens here. We're talking about surfers with one arm, no arms, no legs. I mean, every type of, you don't even want to say disability because they're out there ripping. Mm-hmm. And it is so fun to be a part of. Yeah, it's in Pismo. It's hosted by Surf. And there's 130 athletes competing from 24 nations.
Cool.
Yeah. I just had to throw this in there because I really like creative surf edits. Mm-hmm. You know who Jaleesa Vincent is?
Yes.
From Australia. She dropped a video called Eerie, and it is sick. Loved it.
I think I just saw it.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really well done. And other than like giant waves and stuff in Hawaii and contests happening and qualification going down, that's kind of like other surf news. I surfed a couple days ago. It was alright.
It's been really fun.
Hey. Did I tell you about gloves for surfing?
Really? Do you like surfing in gloves?
I don't mind it.
I feel like with the glove, like the gloves make your hands really buoyant.
They're like 1.5 millimeter gloves, and you get a little paddle burst. They're not webs, but I back it, and
I think you can probably get away without booties,
too old
but
to be cold.
Just gloves.
That's what I wore.
Yeah.
Actually, because I forgot my booties.
Well, you should just maybe when you go to the tropics, just wear the gloves too.
I might. Are you you wearing? You don't wear booties, huh? Mm-mm. Ever? Never.
Nope.
Cape Cod.
Nope.
Really?
Well, if I went there in the wintertime, you have to. Your fucking feet will just fall off. But like in Northern California last week when I was up there, I didn't wear booties.
Do you have Vans booties?
I do.
You haven't worn them yet.
I haven't worn them.
I like them.
I don't. It feels icky. I feel like you stand up and your feet are just stuck.
Like your pee is just in there
in your boot.
all day.
I guess it is in your boot.
It is. It really is. Got any more surf news, Todd? Nope.
Not yet.
Did you watch the Pete Mel documentary?
No, did you?
It's really good. It is gnarly. Pete just takes his heart, puts it on the table, and goes, "Look at it, everybody."
There's so much to watch.
There's so much to
I'm
watch.
Paralyzed, like in watching stuff.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
It's really good. It's on Stab. I'm gonna watch a bunch of shit because I've got 27-hour travel coming up.
I'm almost like just stockpiling stuff to watch for China, but then I've realized that like I can't even watch it while I'm there.
Well, you can save it.
How?
Download it.
I guess.
Download it. VPN. I told you about the VPN.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are VPNs legal there?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Huh.
You can VPN all kind of stuff. You can get as weird as you want. Skate News is brought to you by Beneath Apparel. BN3TH Apparel, the best underwear on the planet. And I mentioned I'm going on a long trip. I am going to Brazil. I'm very, very excited to get back to a skate event. Pedro Barros welcomes 3 generations of concrete destroyers to Brazil for skateboarding's intergenerational bowl contest. It's called Red Bull Skate Generation.
There we go.
This is going to be super fun, and I'm going to try to
what is the generation
record. It's 3 different age groups.
Very cool.
Legends, pros, grommets, basically, in so few words. But it's teams. It's a team event.
Ooh.
And if you've been following Pedro and the crew, I mean, Brazil's been going off.
So basically what you have to do is you pick your team, and then it's a overall score of everybody.
Something like that.
That's awesome. I think
I'm
going to
dig into the rules and regulations, but it looks like a fun
contest. I think that format for a competition would lend itself well to all 3 of the boarding
for
sports.
Sure. The teams are picked they draw straws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the night before the contest, so it kind of gives a little ceremonious feel to it.
And it's at his backyard bowl.
Yeah, it's in Florianopolis. RTMF.
Not shallow.
RTMF. No, it's real deal. Grindy concrete. I'm pumped. I haven't done a skate event in a while.
There you go. I
think Dude Tour was the last time I did a skate event with you.
I freaking love commentating skate events.
I invited you.
No, I know. I can't because I have to do the snowboard stuff.
You're doing snowboarding.
Yeah.
You did snowboarding.
I did, but we're not in snow.
We're not there yet. It's SOTY time again.
Boop, boop.
Skater of the Year.
Boogity boop.
Thrasher Magazine.
I think this is great, and I would be.
Oh yeah, check it out. Pull that down. Oh wait, it's all stuck up there.
Right. I'd be
I
shocked.
got Zane Timpson's board up here.
I will be shocked if Zane Timpson doesn't get Skater of the Year.
Really?
I will be shocked.
Zane Timpson is nominated. He did put out some hammers this year. I love to see that. See behind us, we've got the skateboard. Bought it last week, and that's just a reminder to just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Zane, the talk out there in cyberspace is that Mark Suciu has got it.
Yeah.
I think so. I was talking to my friend Dane Barry at Adult Swim last week. We had a good conversation about SOTY. Now, this was before Mark Suciu dropped his latest of 3 video parts. Yuto Horigome had 2 hammer parts this year with an Olympic gold. So, in my opinion, I think it's coming down to... And I'll give Dane full credit for bringing Yuto up, but I think it's between Yuto and Mark Suciu.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you think they would give an honorary Skater of the Year to Zane?
I mean, I hope so.
I just feel like knowing Thrasher and knowing Zane's position in San Francisco and being around those guys, and I don't know, it's one of those things that I think would be cool to do in what is it called? Postmortem?
Posthumously?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I know that there's a documentary in the works.
I don't have COVID, by the way. I just have water in my nose.
Oh, okay. I was just scooting away from you a little bit.
Sorry, everybody. I have a little sniffy.
Sorry for Todd's mouth.
If I don't empty the water out of my nose when I go surfing, I end up with sniffy sniffs for like a day.
You're older than Guy Mariano?
Probably.
A little bit. Guy Mariano, brand new pro in April skateboards.
Whoa.
See that?
Dude, well, listen. Guy Mariano's shit that he's still dropping
so good.
Is fucking crazy, dude.
It is. He is. I mean, to say Guy Mariano is so good is the understatement of the century. But I totally I was going, oh, Guy, girl chocolate. In 2016, Guy Mariano founded Numbers Skateboards with Costin, and it kind of just
did it fizzle?
Disappeared. Maybe it's still around, but as of now, April Skateboards has Guy Mariano on the team. It's a pretty damn good team. They got Yuto. Mm-hmm. They got Risa. Shane O'Neill, owner, operator. So, April Skateboards is tight team. We hung out with Nora Vasconcelos the other night.
Yep.
And her brother Davis over here with Shay Donovan, Zach Miller, and the crew.
What do you call it? Nerd House. What is it?
Versus Social.
Yeah, Social Surf Club.
Yeah, Game of Skate.
Game of Skate.
I love a good little gathering in a parking lot.
The worst parking lot.
Just
ever.
the worst ground. There was 2 pieces of plywood. It was awesome.
It was shitty awesome.
And I bring that up because Nora and Alexis Sablone have a new Crux design. Nora and Alexis collaboration. Cool little video to go along with that. We've got a Crux right here. I love Crux. What else?
You know what else is new is that in truck news.
New truck news.
Truck news.
Okay.
Nixon and Independent Trucks are collabing on a watch line.
So there's going to be a clock in the trucks.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Like right in the middle.
But I don't think that's what they're going for.
What time is it? It's time to grind.
Right.
Grind time. You had a copy of NCS magazine.
I did, and
where'd it go?
I don't know. Oh, here it is.
You threw it. This is kind of cool.
You want me to open it?
This is a magazine that I do with some peeps around here, and sometimes we put skateboarders in there because there's a lot of good surfers.
Look, and right here, Zach Miller.
Zach Miller's in there, skateboarding, shaping, doing stuff, and also bonus, Jake Brown, our neighbor Jake Brown, right there. You see Jake?
Yep.
You surfed with Jake.
I surfed with him the other day.
Jake's an inventor and an innovator.
I should say I surfed near him.
And one of the most badass mega ramp skaters ever. This is NCS magazine if you've never seen it, if you don't live here, and I don't know. Do it. It's great.
It's like one of those.
You'll love it, right?
It's like one of those town magazines.
It's a town. It's about the town.
You're eating breakfast and you need something to do.
Yeah.
Your battery's dead in your phone and you don't know. You could read the Penny Saver.
Penny Saver.
Or NCS magazine.
This is glossy. It's beautiful.
It looks expensive.
So this is going to be kind of cool.
But it's free.
It's free. So I'm going out of town to a skate event, and you're going out of town for...
I'm going out of town for some snowboard events.
Multiple snowboard events,
yes,
which we're about to get into. We will have a full report from Brazil, all the happenings down there at Red Bull Skate Generations when we get back into the studio.
Before we go away from skate,
okay.
I highly suggest that you go to
I'm going to write this down.
Authentic Andy Anderson's new Instagram post of a front foot impossible blunt fakie.
Yeah.
Which is like, it is there's a lot going on.
That's got to be one of the hardest blunt variations ever done.
It's just
right?
crazy. It's just crazy looking.
It's like this.
Just check it out. Check it out.
Snow News brought to you by KJ Snowboarding. I watched it twice. The new Arthur Longo video.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. I had high expectations because you say he's your favorite. Mm-hmm. He became my favorite after I watched Side Hit Euphoria. I love this video.
I love this video. I don't think it's as good as Side Hit Euphoria.
I wanted more side hits. Yeah. Where's the side hits?
I don't know. I think they've almost like painted themselves into a corner where now they have to build jumps like cheese wedgie things. Well, you know, I guess it all kind of lends itself to like whatever you have available. But Side Hit Euphoria is the penultimate Arthur Longo experience.
Oh, Arthur. Yeah. So I said Arthur.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, you need to correct me on this.
Yeah, he's
Mr. Longo.
Yes, Mr. Longo. If you want the ultimate Longo experience, watch Side Hit Euphoria series. If you watch those first and then watch the new one.
You get a little bit more about the man, Arthur.
Right.
In this new video.
And it's really great.
It's great. It's fun. The vibe is up. And it reminds me of more, it's even more like a skate video because they're all hanging out.
Yeah, and you get to watch people not make it.
I like watching
people slam a little bit, figuring it out.
But not like
fun
brutal slams, like laugh and slam. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw that on JJ Thomas's Instagram that practice is on for the opening event.
So we have the first
what's happening?
The first half pipe in the United States is now open at Copper Mountain.
Oh, the first
pipe.
None of them are open.
None of them are open. And good, if you want to go there and ride that pipe, then you need to be trying to qualify for the Olympics for some team, or you're not just going to go in there and ride.
They don't have a mini ramp built yet.
They have a park, but I don't know. Colorado's been plagued by the no snow.
Oh.
You know.
No snow.
They just had an event in Steamboat, a big air event, which is really cool.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You were there.
There was so many 1800s being done.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just now that's a thing.
So the 1800 is the new 720. Everyone does 1800s.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't like it, but it's happening.
It's really hard. Is it fun to watch?
It's like another one of those things where it's like it's a contest trick. It's a weekend trick because no one's doing that during the week.
I mean, randomly I watched Chris Grenier. I think he did a backside 180.
Yeah,
over a jump
into the switchback rodeo, like his two banger from Woodward last year. That's
beautiful.
Great.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
I want side hits.
Well, then don't go to any.
I want backside 180.
Don't go to any contest this year.
Wasn't invited to.
Because guess what? We had 1800s at that contest. We're going to be seeing 1980s soon, which to me is just like Golden Girls and 18. And in the half pipe, we're going to start seeing the triple cork.
Yeah.
Which I'm not so sure I'm happy about that either. But guess what? Progression happens whether you like it or not.
I know.
Progression's up your ass. Like metal.
Progress.
Yeah.
Prog rock. On the snowboard.
Anyway, so I am going to be doing another competition this weekend. It's Copper Mountain.
You going to Copper Mountain?
No, actually I have to go to a studio. And then the week after that is the Dew Tour where I will go to Copper Mountain. And that'll be a little bit more fun, a little bit more
jazzy.
Laid back. A little more free flow jazz.
Yeah. You're going to be with all the bomb hole homies, right?
Yeah, I think Grenier is going to commentate with me for a couple days. Should be fun. We're going to have some good times and talk shit. But news, I feel like our snowboard news is always like Olympic news. It sucks. Well, there's more to snowboarding than that. A bunch of my homies just went up to Baldface to do the risk maturity, or I think it was risk maturity, I think.
I would never risk maturity.
You go up there and you basically learn about minimizing your hazards in the backcountry for avalanche and things, and being able to pull people out. Like Pat Moore originally started it, as a way to bring all of his homies out there, and everyone's more prepared. That means you have a better chance of survival if something goes wrong. They just got done with another great one of those at Baldface Lodge.
That's cool.
The border's open. You can go up there to Baldface, and
it's open for now.
Let's see what else. Danny the Puto texted me a report from Big Bear. He said it's one run and it sucks.
One run.
Yeah. It needs.
Here's the snow report. One run and it sucks.
Frickin' snow. Apparently, it's supposed to snow next week. I guess. Well, we're supposed to get rain here this week.
Right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or something. So there's going to be snow, and just coming hot off the presses, I heard that the United States is boycotting the Olympics.
What?
Not the team, like the people.
What?
The people are not. The athletes are not boycotting.
That's kind of big news.
But the government, the political part, is boycotting.
So, what does that mean?
I don't fucking know. Am I going or not, guys? Am I gonna go to China, or am I gonna do this in a studio in Los Angeles? Let me know, because I want to get the. I'm a nervous.
You want to know?
I'm a nervous Nelly.
You're a nervous wreck.
I'm already nervous for traveling to China for a month. If I don't have to carry that nervous baggage around with me, I would love that.
What's better, nerves or depression?
Fuck, dude, they're one and the same.
Put us both together.
They occupy the
get
same
them both.
place.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Fuck,
this is kind of interesting. And I guess this can go to nerd news. Do you have any more snowboarding news besides the big bomb you just dropped?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll snow soon, and we'll have more news for you. I got nerd news brought to you by Panic and Coffee and Tea.
Up the fucking
up your wazoo.
You want me to start?
I got something very important to start with.
Okay, good.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
It's going to be worth it because, man, I didn't know I needed this in my life.
What?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Hold on. You just
see this. I had all kinds of nerd news, and you've just derailed.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You start,
Chris.
You got big nerd news.
When I say Microsoft, what does it mean to you besides your nickname in high school?
Xboxed.
Okay. What is Xbox's biggest intellectual property of all time?
Halo.
That's it. Guess what? New Halo comes out on Wednesday.
There's a movie.
No, the game.
Oh.
I'm pretty excited.
Oh yeah?
I like Halo. I'm a Halo nerd.
Okay.
So I'll be playing that on Wednesday. That's cool. Also, in nerd news that interests me, season 2 of Raised by Wolves is coming out on HBO. What is this? I've never felt this way before. What is this?
Shh.
I don't even know why.
Just let it settle into it.
Why? I don't like Kenny G.
What?
Why am I listening to this? I feel like I'm at the dentist.
Are you relaxed?
No. I feel like I'm going to get my teeth drilled. Why are you playing this?
Are you relaxed?
No.
You're not feeling good?
No, I'm very tense now.
You're tensed up.
Yeah.
I watched and thoroughly enjoyed the brand new Kenny G documentary.
Oh my god.
He is one of the most successful artists of all time. 75 million plus records sold. All on the strength of his little fingers, and he's a strange man.
Is he?
I'm here for it.
Is he like the Weird Al Yankovic?
He practices 3 hours a day every single day. The man blows. Kenny G documentary. I highly recommend it. And get this. There's so many revelations in the Kenny G documentary. One of them is in a lot of places in China, at 5 o'clock or whatever time the day is over, the workday, Kenny G comes on. Over the airwaves. In the offices, in the streets. And
so what you're saying to me is that Kenny G is actually Chinese propaganda.
No. It's meant to calm the nerves of people
Okay.
as they go home
See,
from work.
now I have another layer of my stress going there because Kenny G's
going to be playing
makes
Todd
me feel
out of
like
the Olympics.
I'm going to the dentist when I'm 7 years old, and
It's so good.
it's gonna hurt.
I always refer to the saxophone as the devil's brass penis, and Mr. Kenny G controls the devil's brass penis like no one else can.
Are we gonna talk about Raised by Wolves season 2 now?
You said February 2nd it comes
it's
out.
coming out in February.
I had no idea they were even
Me neither.
in that other realm
It's
filming.
so awesome to get one of your favorite shows. It's bizarre as hell,
I know.
and just to have that be like, guess what? It's coming out.
So, last time we left, I don't even, I need to rewatch. I gotta rewatch it almost.
So the whole show is basically Adam and Eve,
Right.
and God.
It's got religious
Yeah,
undertones.
and the snake thing at the end. Remember there's like that weird snake.
The huge snake is released in the atmosphere.
Right. So.
There are survivors.
I guess we pick up there.
Yeah.
They went through the planet's core.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, they went down that hole.
Yeah, they went down a hole.
Oh, we're all screwed.
You know, the fastest way to get to the other side of the planet is to just go through it.
That's the fastest way to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Are you down with Spotify Wrapped?
I don't even know. Yeah, whatever. Like, I'm always like late to the parade, like the Christmas tree.
You posted
thing.
it? Took me out.
Yeah.
I did.
It
'Cause I'm vain.
It surprised me.
What was surprising about yours?
Well, because I don't really even remember listening to Pinback all that much, but it said that it was like my number one thing I listened to.
Right.
And I don't feel like I listen to Pinback all that much.
Right.
So.
It's analytics. It can't be wrong.
Apparently.
My number one was
Kenny G?
Steely Dan.
Oh.
Obviously. It's getting cliche at this point. Sonic Youth is number 2. Ice Age 4. My surprise one was Perry Grip. You know, the kids' music guy?
Nope.
It's Raining Tacos.
Nope.
Chimpanzee riding on a Segway.
Nope.
Not familiar?
No. Is this TikTok stuff?
No, it's music.
Hey, guess what?
Value Mart was number 5.
You
a local
ever
band.
heard that?
They rip.
You ever hear that band Minus the Bear?
Yes.
Well, I'm friends with that guy on Instagram now.
Well, I messaged Kenny G and told him congrats on the doc.
You're all. What if you just message him? You're all. This blows.
Dude, you blow, bro. I didn't realize Kenny G was also like a Twitter star.
He is.
He's a meme czar and a Twitter star.
But what do you mean? Like he makes them?
Yeah, he just makes and posts them, and they're great.
They're good. There's good Kenny G memes.
Yes, there is good Kenny G memes.
Chris, there's an awful lot that's happening this month.
In nerd news?
Yeah, like we got Spider-Man that's dropping.
Okay.
Freaking Mandalorian. I mean, not Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett's coming out. We got the new Matrix movies coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I don't know if I can handle it. The Witcher season whatever is coming out. The Expanse.
The Witcher season whatever.
It's season 2 of The Witcher. The Expanse. Did you watch The Expanse? I tried to get you into that space soap opera. You're not into it? Lost in Space season 3 is now available on Netflix.
What?
Did you watch it?
Jeez.
There's a lot to take in, Chris.
I'm getting our questions, too.
From who? Oh, yeah. Because this was supposed to be the holiday gift guide episode because that's what I advertised.
Now it's the holiday shit show.
But the holiday gift show...
The holiday shit show.
Was supposed to be about gifts that people can get us.
Right. Yeah.
What is a gift that what is the gift that you always wanted for Christmas but you never got? Like it still hurts.
A motorcycle. I wanted a CR80. Or I wanted a 50.
What year is this? Like what age are you?
Probably since I was 10.
So you're 10 years
I
old.
wanted a 50, and then I wanted an 80, and then I wanted a 125, and I never got it. But we didn't have money growing up. So that would have been a big one. I also wanted I wanted that Lego moon base with the train.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Mine was, and it still hurts. And I love the memes for it because I like to make those like this is the end. This is the 20th
Oh
anniversary
yeah,
of me
not getting the.
was the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
That is so. I was thinking that.
Dude,
you totally read my mind.
Like, did you know anyone that had it?
You know what?
I don't think I knew
think
anyone
there was a
that
kid
had
on
it.
Neptune that had it.
Really?
No, he had like a. I want to say he had like a G.I. Joe mountain, like a battle mountain or something.
No, but like the aircraft carrier was like longer. It was like 6 feet long.
I'm not joking. Like I was thinking that was my third one. You said it.
I feel like that was like the unobtainable Christmas gift.
I don't even think they made it. It wasn't real.
Yeah.
That was viral.
Like just to have a house that was big enough for you to even play with that
They're
thing.
Like, take your G.I. Joe aircraft carrier down to the rumpus basement.
And there was like, you could land the full size jet on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, what if you just saved up your family saved everything you had, you get the aircraft carrier, no action figures, no jets or helicopters, it's just the aircraft carrier.
I'm
bittersweet.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so the aircraft carrier was probably
7 feet long.
Yeah, it was like 6 to 7 feet long.
Yeah.
I think we're exaggerating, but it was big. It probably cost about $200 and something back then.
Which was probably 2,000 in
Yeah,
now
it's
money.
like if you want that thing now, like it's like at least $1,000.
What kind of asshole has one of those?
Yeah,
things?
if you're an asshole and you actually got the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier for Christmas, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, can you please send us a photo of you playing with it as a child?
And let us know if you're a nice person.
Yeah.
Because
did you turn out like
it's
a
like
dick?
some state senator had one.
Yeah.
Like, my parents got me one. I had 2 of them because he wanted to battle
I
in the
had
pool.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe there's some nice person out there that's like, look.
Probably not. Is there a Christmas gift that you want now, but like you can't, like you just hope that maybe that like your kids or Carolyn know that you want this, even though you haven't said anything, you're just like hoping they're paying attention to your life enough so that they know that you want this gift?
I mean, I just want...
Like what would, if you came upstairs on Christmas morning and this happened to be under the tree, you'd be like, holy fuck, everyone gets me.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Jeez. A jacuzzi?
Wow. That actually...
A hot tub? That's what I want.
No hot tub?
I want a hot tub. Oh, there's Santa. Nope, not Santa. A hot tub will be tight, but something realistic. I mean, I don't know.
It's weird, right?
A big wad of cash.
I feel like I just want mats for my car.
Car mats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that last week.
Yeah. But like that's.
But I was gonna make those for you, so nobody get Todd that. I'm gonna make them.
Your crochet.
I got a carpet right here. I'm just gonna cut.
We just got crocheted car mats.
It's gonna be.
You know what? Okay, I'll tell you what the best Christmas present I've got in the last few years from my family, and a few years, about like 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
Because Lindsay and I don't really give each other Christmas presents. It's like not a thing anymore. But she got me a pair of. I'm assuming they're from Target. She got me a pair of Game of Thrones jammies.
That's nice.
She got me some Star Wars jammies, and I still wear them every day.
You know,
it's like the most practical gift that I've ever gotten.
I think I like that idea of just low-key, thoughtful,
But sometimes I think, what if she just came upstairs and I just got like...
December to remember, Alexis with a bow.
Totally.
Right in the front yard.
Like one of those things, like, just blew her mind. I could hold that over her head for like years.
Yeah, we're kind of just doing, I don't know.
Christmas is about the kids, but your kids are in that rad realm where like you can still get them like fun gifts. My kids are like money,
credit card,
just
I want crypto.
I want crypto.
Yeah, my older son wants crypto.
For real? Crypto just took shit. You should probably get him some.
My young son, my parkour buddy, my skater buddy Roman, wants rad stuff. He wants a unicycle.
Sick.
He wants...
He's going to be a circus freak.
Boogie board. He wants fun stuff to get.
What if... I told you this the other day. Why don't you talk to
Put him in the circus?
No, talk to Nora's brother Davis and get him a date
Dude,
with
I've
Davis.
been talking to Davis.
About doing that?
Davis has been moving around.
But
He's
like
busy.
as an actual gift.
I know. I can show you my text.
And then Davis can like...
We're working on it.
Davis can like record a message. Says, "What's up?
Well,
Roland, I'm your parkour coach."
It's in the works. And you know Davis is actually a big fan of this show.
He is. He's probably listening right now. He's like one of the only people that I see that actually listens to the show.
He might actually he might be the only person that listens to this show.
This might be the
sixth
show in a row we've actually mentioned Davis's name on the show.
I'm not going to stop mentioning Davis's name. He was the referee at the game of skate next door. He did a really good job. Not in the actual game of skate. He was a great ref. I watched him credit card himself on a kickflip, which was pretty awesome.
Let's get to the
I got some questions for you. This is from Walkabout Mono. Wants to know, where does Home Alone land in your Christmas movie spectrum? It's not a full Christmas movie, but not on the level of Die Hard or Gremlins and The Shining. I think Home Alone is absolutely one of the best traditional Christmas movies ever made. Home Alone is
more than The Shining?
Perfect. It's traditional. I don't think Shining is traditional Christmas movie. And second, follow-up. Personally agree with Todd on the Chloe Kim cover being corny and a poor representation of snowboarding. Does that magazine make all their covers corny? Elena Height did the body issue and repped it well. Was that corny?
I don't
Discuss.
know. I think that Elena Height's body issue cover was a lot more empowering for women than the kind of like the goofy...
But you're not a woman, so how do you know?
I don't have an opinion here.
Keep your hands off my uterus.
Right. Cancel myself.
Cancel your uterus. I think we had a good conversation about this last time. Yeah. I think corny is corny. You can call it any male, female, whatever. You can call anyone corny. And I think that was the crux of the thing. It's corny.
Here's a question. Dustin Jones, DC Jones 87 asks, have you ever ridden at Mountain High just outside LA? Snow Summit is my go-to daily trip spot, but a friend recently told me it's a fun little mountain. It's funny. I've only been to Mountain High once.
Mountain High is kind of sick. If you get enough snow, it's actually, I think, 45, at least for us, and I'm sure from LA, it's about 45 minutes closer.
Okay, but what were we talking about for how long does it take to get there from here?
2 hours.
Yeah.
And it takes 3 hours to get to Barron Summit. Barron Summit are bigger. I want to say Mountain High may be steeper. I don't know. I've had good times at Mountain High. They have high-speed chairlifts and all that fun stuff. At this point, I think anybody will take anything. Mm-hmm. But what I do love about Mountain High is the theme song. Mountain High, a faster way to fly.
Is that what they say?
You've never heard that song?
No.
Aaron Checkwood wants to know, who's a better surfer, Chris or Justin?
Ooh. What do you think?
Justin's better at riding the tube. He's better in waves over
2 feet high.
Head high. He probably does better power turns. He's a better paddler. Charges 10 times harder. But
I feel like there's a pattern.
I can do airs still sometimes.
Right.
I might be a little bit faster, a little flashier. So Aaron Checkwood, I guess that would depend. Both of us are better surfers than you. Wow. So, no, on his day, Aaron Checkwood's really good. So I would say 1, 2, 3, me, Justin, Checkwood.
Like if it was like a scale, right? And it was like it was like a pie, like a pop chart of like on average, it'd be
again if it's over 2 foot, Justin's
like
better
here, and like you guys would be like on the up.
Yeah, right? Okay. He's a great photographer though. We got questions here. Gabriel Carsamo says, what did you get for Christmas?
I don't know yet. It's not time. Did you peek? Did you, like when your parents hid their Christmas presents, did you actively try to find them?
Hell yes. I peeled the corners, I did everything.
Yeah.
My kids are very honest compared to me. I was such a biggest little liar. Little like deep, Eddie Haskell. I'm glad, and maybe they're better than I was at lying. It might be more devious. Than you. I just trust them more. Got a question from Bravehold, the barbershop. It's right down the street.
Love them.
If you were both 80s action figures, which ones would you be? 80s action figures. Right here?
No, that wouldn't be 80s. That's a reissue.
Well, I mean, we'll have 80s action figures.
But, like, you know 80s action figures.
I would be the Ram Man from He-Man. The one that you just push down and it pops up. And that's it.
It's the best you can
Ram
do.
Man. Is that his name?
Yeah, his name is Ram Man.
Ram Man. Yeah, I'm Ram Man.
Masters of the Universe.
From Masters of the Universe. If you don't, well, you can't see it here, but Todd actually doesn't have much grounds to stand on to complain about not getting the G.I. Joe flight deck aircraft carrier because Todd got. Bring that down here.
That's not even mine.
Whose is that?
Pierre
Bring that down here.
I don't want to.
It's right there. It's Castle Graveskull from the He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
I didn't get to answer
Somebody got this for Christmas in Todd's world.
I feel like Castle Grayskull wasn't like a big deal.
This was a big deal.
I don't think it was.
What are you talking about?
I don't think Castle Grayskull was a big deal.
It was.
The aircraft carrier was 13 times.
Look at there's a trap door in there. Whoops. Yeah, it's a big deal, Todd. This was a big deal. And Todd
if I was
somehow
gonna
has
be an
it.
80s action figure, I'd be like one of those like shitty Tron figures.
A shitty Tron figure.
Yeah, like no one bought it, and it was like
the hands didn't move.
Yeah, like originally it was like pretty expensive, but then you could go to KB and find it for like
KB Toys.
$3 for $1.
I miss KB Toys.
I do too. Why are all the toy stores closed, dude?
I
I heard Toys R Us is coming back.
Really?
Yeah, but like it has like a kind of like a boot, like you know those toys you see that they're like adult toys. They're like
vibrators, dildos,
like
real dolls,
like collector's items. You know what I mean? Like the shit that I put in my garage.
Double-ended headbands.
Yes.
Handcuffs.
The unicorn.
Unicorn. So wait, it would come back. You know what actually could be a good idea?
What?
Jesus. No, I'm sorry I asked you to bring that. Is if Toys R Us came back in the kind of same
adult Toys
realm
R Us?
as Spirit Halloween.
And just like popped up every Christmas.
Pop-up shops at Christmas.
Wow.
Marketing. I'll work for your company.
Like a pop-up Toys R Us?
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, like a van. And then on the side it's like open for the new Toys R Us, and you open it, and you get pulled in, and you get toys. Toys R Us, you can use that marketing expertise. Hannah Lee says, last week's discussion on Chloe Kim's cover has made me wonder why we don't see pro snowboarders who are models the same way we see surfers and skaters who model or are fashion influencers.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think almost most top pro... Somebody's listening to Devo whip it really loud outside. Sick. I'm back in that. Listen. If you're going to blast this song, that's a good one.
Well, why don't we think? Why are we not seeing more models from snowboarding? I think we have. Like in snowboarding, there have been some people that have actually like transitioned into like supermodel realm. Like Johnny Paxton was this one kid who went on to I forget, but I think was it Ralph Lauren, or I think Ralph Lauren, like he was like a full Ralph Lauren model. Another friend of mine, what's his name? Cooley, Ben. Is it Ben Cooley?
Yeah.
Matt Cooley.
I don't know.
One of these two kids that was from Bend.
One of the Cooley kids?
He got discovered kind of the same way that Traubman did. Nico Traubman.
Oh, okay.
And was just all of a sudden like he was
a model.
Delivering something to the post office, and next thing you know, he's on a freaking billboard in... So there have been people, but they're usually, it's not like in surfing where, you know what I mean? Like you're not... They're the non-traditional models.
Right.
And not technically, but I should say, for the most part, the non-traditional models are the ones that really blow up.
Yeah, and I think that the only reason you don't see that in snowboarding as much as surfing, obviously, is surfing is on the beach. It's like bathing suits. Snowboarding, you're full gear.
But there's a difference between like a model where you're talking about like modeling for like a Vulcan
a model, snowboarder, or snowboarder model.
Right, because in the case of like Nico Traubman,
our friend Nico,
a
ripping surfer,
he was
a supermodel,
basically a supermodel.
Yeah,
like, and that's like that. There's such a difference between modeling for like for like some brand of clothing and then being featured in a Giorgio Armani campaign.
Right. Yeah.
Like also Evan Mock.
Right.
Like someone like that. Like
He's
they're-
a supermodel.
Yeah, it's like supermodel, and then just like, hi, these are the new gloves from fucking blah blah blah.
I think most every top athlete in surfing, skating, and snowboarding has acted as a model in one way or the other, whether it was for a catalog, an ad, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chloe Kim, she could choose either way. I mean, she could be a model. She's obviously one of the best snowboarders to ever do it, so she's leaning that way, but she's having fun doing some modeling on the side. And, I mean,
I kind of
from
feel
what
like,
I hear,
though,
like
to completely and fully interrupt you here.
completely.
I feel like that in like what is being considered as a model, like the look, and I'm not saying like body type, I'm saying like you need to have a very unique set of facial features these days to make it as what someone would consider to be a model.
Because everybody's hot.
It's not even hot. It's more like
everybody's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Unique looking.
And I think if you have a specific skill, if you are the best at something, there's something about that makes the person a little bit more, you're intrigued.
Right.
Like
I would say that Coco's, she's done her fair share of modeling.
Yeah, it's almost like, okay,
where
are you on the scale? You're like, model, surfer.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say that she's a model, but she's done a lot of modeling.
And I think in skating, we do have skating models, like Skate Moss, for example. She started as more of a skater. Now she's a designer model. Hillary Shanks, I believe, is like a walks and runway shows. She's a ripping skater.
Are we talking models, or like Instagram?
I don't even
like
know what we're talking about anymore.
Models? Anyway, that's a whole other ball of wax.
But that was a great question.
Yeah, super great question.
All of them have modeled a little bit, I'm assuming. Jed, Pacific Northwest, says, will you mail me some BN3TH? You can get 20% off by going to BN3TH's website and entering the code MASS20. You're going to love it. Here's a question from Dustin Jones. You already said that. Wait.
Did I?
Oh, Dustin Jones. No, this is a different one. Dustin Jones wants to know, how long should people leave up their Christmas tree and lights?
Ooh,
What's the latest
question.
month, day it should be gone by? January 2nd.
I think that's fair. I think that New Year's is fair. You can leave your Christmas tree up through New Year's.
Yeah.
Now, I have relatives that take their Christmas tree down Christmas morning.
Really?
Yes.
They're just over it.
Yeah, it's done.
Damn, that's harsh.
They just want the clutter out.
Yeah, I can see that. I got a living tree, so when I pull my tree out, I'm just gonna put it straight back in the front yard.
So much.
I'm not better than I'm not better than
everybody.
but it's alive.
So
to kill something to celebrate the death of someone.
You're going to Brazil tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have a show next week. Because you're going to be gone too. You're going to be at Dew Tour.
I'll be home. I'm home.
But then the
Monday.
week after, you're going to be at Dew Tour.
No, I'll always be home on Monday.
Always be home every Monday.
When do you get back?
Tuesday.
You get back next Tuesday.
Monday.
You get back next Monday?
So maybe we will have a show next week on Tuesday.
Well, I have to leave Tuesday.
Well, then we weren't going to have a show next week. There will be a show at some point.
Someone will do one.
Someone's going to do a podcast. I'm sure there's going to be a podcast.
I'm sure there's going to be other podcasts out there.
Maybe. You have our permission to listen to something else next week. But for now, thanks for listening. You made it all the way to this part. That's pretty good.
And, yeah.
Closing thoughts, Todd, for December 6th, 2021.
I feel like not enough fanfare was given to your nickname in high school.
When?
Microsoft.
Ah.